Welcome to CMath. This lesson I'm looking at solving a linear inequality, and let's have a look at what a linear inequality is. So if we have, say, 3x minus 8 is less than 7, we leave this a less than and we treat this just as an equal sign, and if you take this minus 8 across, that will be 7 plus 8. That's the same as adding 8 on both sides. If you add 8 on both sides, this will become 0. Now we've got this 3 times x, so we take the 3 across to the other side, and that will be, we got 7 plus 8 is 15. That will be x is less than 15 over 3. And therefore this is, therefore x is less than 5. Alright, so there's the solution, x is less than 5. On a number line it would look like this. You would have, say 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, and let's put the solution in green. So x is less than 5, we would put a hollow circle and a line to the left. So this means all the values less than 5, not inclusive of 5, so we don't colour it in. So yes, 4 is less than 5, 3 is less than 5. And they substitute into this equation up here. So 3 times 3, if it was 3, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 minus 8 is 1, and 1 is less than 7, and it's true for all numbers less than 5. Okay, so this is the solution of the linear inequality. Now I'd like to emphasize here we divided by 3. This is a positive 3. When you divide by a positive 3, our less than remained a less than. What I'd like to look at is a simple situation. Say when x is, say, less than 5. If I was to look at these solutions, 4 is less than 5, 3 is less than 5. If I multiply both sides by a negative value, let's say negative 1. If I multiply both sides by negative 1, I will get negative x and I'll get negative 5. Well, is that still true for these values if I multiply the left-hand side and the right-hand side by negative 1? Now let's try 3. 3 works in this one. Does 3 work in this one? Replace the x with the 3. And is negative 3 less than negative 5? Well, no, in fact, negative 3 is greater than negative 5. It is a greater number than negative 5. It's better to have a debt of $3 than a debt of $5. So why is this true, but this one is false? So when we multiply or divide by a negative number, we must change the direction. So I'm just going to put multiply or divide by a negative. You must remember to change the direction of our inequality. If you don't change the direction, you will throw your solution out the window. It will be incorrect from that point forward. So let's have a look at what we do here. Let's have a look at the equation, say negative 5x plus 7 is greater than, say, 17, an easy one. Alright, so take this plus 7 across to be a minus 7. So we've still got negative 5x here, and now we've got 17 minus 7. Now, nothing's changed. We've taken the plus 7 across to be minus 7. This becomes 10, so I'll just replace that with 10. Negative 5x is greater than 10. Now we're going to take this negative 5 across from being multiply negative 5 across to be divide negative 5. So 10 divide negative 5, and we're left with x. So what do we do here? We have just divided by negative 5. So up here I mentioned if you multiply or divide by negative, change the direction. So in this point you must change your greater than sign into a less than sign. So this now, if this is true, these are true, then this remains true because we've changed the direction. Therefore, our solution will be x is less than negative 2. So all values less than negative 2, let's have a look at these. So let's put negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, a number line, and let's just say all the values less than negative 2 will be true. So let's pick any one of these. Let's pick negative 4. If we put negative 4 in here, this should be true. So negative 5 times negative 4 plus 7. Is that greater than 17? So let's have a look. 20 plus 7 is 27, and 27 is greater than 17. So yes, we have the true solution set. So there we have how to solve a simple linear equality, especially at the point when we have to divide by a negative value. If we divide by a positive value, nothing changed. You didn't change the direction here. But if we divide by a negative value, or if we multiply by a negative value, we have to change our greater than sign into a less than sign. So I hope that this has helped. Until I talk again to you, stay happy.